people who are subscribed to me but hate to watch my content. Today we're back with another video. What if Orochimaru trained Naruto? So how this what if is going to be starting off is I'm going to be killing my cousins because I don't know where the frick they put my headset, and if they messed it up, then I already know which one is the one who messed it up, and I'm gonna whoop them. Okay, so besides that, so Naruto's actually going to have to be older. So I'd probably say Naruto's gonna be about 24 because Orochimaru turned on the leaf about 12 years from the regular storyline. Or like, well, he left the leaf 10 years. But, who cares? Naruto was 3-year-old when Orochimaru left. Or he wouldn't even more. I don't know. So Naruto's actually going to be older. So yeah, Kushin and Minato, they have Naruto, blah 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 blah. So we see as Naruto's walking, and he sees a man just laying on a wall. As the man then gets up, he then starts to walk. As he passes Naruto, Naruto looks at him, and then he then remembers, oh, that guy must be one of the legendary Sannin, or that guy looks familiar. Naruto runs right up to him, and then he says, hey you! As the man then looks down at Naruto, and he asks him, what is it? What is it, child? Can you, how do I say this? Train me? So Orochimaru, he goes through a little bit of contemplating, but then he decides to give Naruto a test. If Naruto can pass this test, then he'll train Naruto, or he will at least take him on, as he knows that this is the 4th Hokage's son. So we then skip as Orochimaru then gives Naruto just a regular test. Now this Naruto is about 4 years old, and the test that he gives Naruto is supposed to be good enough for a low genin. So Naruto passes the test, even though he passes it barely. Orochimaru sees some skill in Naruto, so he decides to take Naruto on as his pupil. Now he decides that Naruto needs to know basic level jutsu. So, for a couple of years, Orochimaru trains Naruto in, shuriken throwing, kunai throwing, and taijutsu. We then skip a couple of years later, as we see as Naruto is all grown up. No, not all grown up. We then skip a couple months later, as Naruto has passed all of Orochimaru tests with flying colors. Naruto then gets ready to go into the academy, as when he's in the academy, he's immediately a scholar, with him having genin level taijutsu, high genin, low chunin level, kenjutsu? No, kenjutsu is just sword, strictly sword. Kunai jutsu and shuriken jutsu. So yeah, and with him having mid genin level speed, Naruto is very strong for his age. As there's this other boy, and his name is Itachi. And we're not gonna just do that. So there's this other boy, and his name is Itachi. As Naruto wants to be friends with Itachi, one day the teacher, they're doing fights, and Naruto and Itachi easily beat anybody that they go up against. Or Itachi not really caring, with him being on some Juice World stuff. So yeah. We then skip as we see Itachi is he just walks to the ring, as he looks at Naruto, and he says, he's made it far. Huh. I want to see how strong he is. As he then blitzes at Naruto, and out of nowhere, he then, wait, what am I saying? He then blitzes at Naruto, as Naruto dodges all of his attacks. Oh wait, no, Minato's not the fourth Hokage yet. He's still a Jonin teacher, and Kakashi's still kind of young, and so, like, Kakashi's, Genin still. Sorry, guys. I messed up the script. So what script is it? It's a script inside my brain that, like, every time I open my mouth, it just says something smart, okay? I don't know what's going on, but, hey, man, if this is a new power that I have, then I'll take it. Because I have not written down a single script. I'm just going off of my mind, and don't I sound fluent like I'm just talking? So we then see as Naruto and Itachi then get ready to fight. As Itachi then throws a leg right at Naruto. Naruto, with his hands in his pocket, just dodges as he says, "I'm the son of the fourth wait." As they then say, no, the teacher then says, "He's the son of the fourth Hokage." He's acting nonchalantly too. As Naruto then smiles, he then starts to run at Itachi, as Itachi then goes on on defense, as Naruto's throwing fists at Itachi, with Itachi being able to dodge every single one of them, and even hitting Naruto back a couple of times. As Naruto then kicks into the ground, digging up some dirt, as he then grabs the dirt and he starts to infuse a little bit of his chakra into it with the small amount of chakra control that he has. The teacher sees this and is shocked that Naruto at such a young age has such good chakra control, but then realizes his father is one of the best ninjas in Konoha. As then Naruto then throws this right at Itachi. Itachi then deflects it as he hits Naruto right in his gut, throwing the wind right out of Naruto. As then he then hits Naruto with the side kick to the head, as he almost kicks Naruto out of the circle. He then throws a barrage of fists at Naruto, kind of like Sasuke, but Naruto wanted him to do this, as Naruto grabs his arm and he then pulls Itachi closer to him, and he puts Itachi in a position where if he even moves, his arm will get dislocated. As Itachi decides to just budge a little bit, as his arm is then puffed right into existence, was then poofed. As Naruto is then shocked with his eyes wide open, Itachi then comes out of the ground, boom, uppercutting Naruto. No, not kicking Naruto right in his face, as Naruto's kicked right out of the ring. As Naruto gets back up, he then looks at Itachi, and his eyes are shocked, as we then see Orochimaru, as he's saying, and he then walks away. As Naruto then says, "Wait, ref, how's that even fair?" I will let it pass. Itachi hit you with a clean hit and made you go out the ring. As Naruto just turns around and walks out. We then skip about 2 years, as Naruto, when it comes down to taijutsu and stuff, he's at low tuning level, and kunai throwing, he's at low tuning level. He's been learning some basic jutsu, as his dad is actually starting to teach him some stuff, and his mom is actually starting to teach him some small ceiling jutsu. As he then learns how to, it's not really anything crazy, but he does learn some good seals, and he does learn how to store attacks inside of seals now, and that's the best that he can do. So Naruto has also gotten his wind paper, And wait, Naruto's also gotten the paper to see his chakra type. And his chakra type is water, no, wind at most, water at second, and earth. As he says, well, Orochimaru-sama, I actually want to learn all 5 chakra natures. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you're gonna do. It's not impossible. It's gonna take more chakra. As Naruto says, oh, that's okay on my end. I'm an Uzumaki, so I just have a lot of chakra. And Naruto actually has double the chakra of a regular Uzumaki. Yeah. So we didn't skip as we see. No, we didn't skip about 4 years later. As Naruto's 10, this is 1 year before Orochimaru is caught in 4K H2S 576 Triple HD. So Naruto is now has now learned how to use all of his chakra natures, but he doesn't know how to use the other chakra natures. And he hasn't asked Kakashi or his dad how to use lightning. He puts that off for the time being, but he thinks that he's at a pretty good place because of the jutsu that he can already use. Now, he's informed that Itachi was just put into the Anbu at the young and plentiful age of, well, how old would Itachi be? 11, yeah, because in the main story, I think he was 11 as well. So Naruto is actually a chunin right now. He started his entire career when he was 9 years old. As Naruto is a chunin, and the day when they find out what Orochimaru did, he begs the Hokage to come with him, but he doesn't know that, and neither does the Hokage really know. They just know that they're going to a base of operations to have some freaky deaky stuff. Now, by this time, Naruto is the age of 11, and Naruto goes with the Hokage. And how tall is Naruto? So I'd probably say he's about as tall as Sasuke in the OG Naruto. So, oh, and wait, there's one thing I want Naruto to be able to do. I want Naruto to be like a Kenjutsu master. So Naruto is going to know Kenjutsu, and he's learned that from his mom. So Naruto then runs, as Naruto's running throughout the forest. And when he gets there, out of nowhere, he then blows open the base as he sees a figure with a slender body. Oh, and if I haven't mentioned this, by this time Orochimaru has already taught Naruto like snake moves and all that stuff. So yeah. So Naruto has a snake summoning. As when he meets Orochimaru, Naruto's eyes then widen as Naruto then says, No, what I'm seeing. Well, no, please tell me my eyes are seeing something else. As Orochimaru just looks right back at Naruto. Child, I didn't want you to find out about my departure. Let's be on the mission, but seems like I'm going to have to kill you. You know, I really liked you. You were a nice kid. But I'm gonna have to kill you now. As Orochimaru then pulls out his blade, and as he's just looking at Naruto like in a questioning phase, as Naruto then starts to pull out his own blade. That's more like it, boy. Am I recording? Okay, good. As Naruto then blitzes at Orochimaru. No, Orochimaru then blitzes at Naruto. As Naruto just uses his blade to block. Now, for the good part of 3 minutes, Orochimaru's like kicking Naruto's butt. Naruto then actually realizes that Orochimaru's a full-on traitor, and he can't. He has to fight back. As Orochimaru then casts jutsu for a snake style. For a snake style snake barrage. Shadow snake barrage. As barrages of shadow snakes then come rushing at Naruto. Naruto then casts hand signs for wind style, wind cyclone. As then a good sized cyclone then goes blitzing right at Orochimaru. As Orochimaru barely dodges this, he then starts to blitz at Naruto as he takes out his sword and he tries to stab Naruto right in his chest. But Naruto then jumps back in the air as he then casts hand signs for Earth Style Earth Dome Jutsu. As he captures Orochimaru, he then throws kunai with flags on them. As Orochimaru then breaks out on the other side, as then the dome then explodes. As Naruto says, got him. Who did you get? As he then sees nothing but mud right where he set the mud dome. As Orochimaru just kicks Naruto right in his back, as Naruto then falls right on a tree. As he then coughs out blood. And out of nowhere, Orochimaru then blitzes at Naruto, grabbing Naruto at his hair as he has his blade, and he said, I expected more of a fight, but you're still a child. Well, farewell, brat, weakling. As he then tries to slice off Naruto's head, but out of nowhere, Hiruzen then comes, and he says, staff! As he then pushes Orochimaru with his staff, and he then slams Orochimaru into the, door. As he says, what despicable acts, Orochimaru, to try and kill the child of the 4th Hokage. You must be mad. As Naruto then falls, he then steadily walks, as he says, what's his name? Hiruzen says, Naruto, you were asking me a strong earth jutsu that I could show you. Well, look at this. Hiruzen then casts his hand signs, as out of nowhere, he uses water and an earth combination as a big mudslide then comes as it starts to wash away Orochimaru, and a dragon then appears as it's shooting out mud things. But then out of nowhere, Hiruzen then shoots oil or fire at the dragon's head, as then it then starts to shoot fire at Orochimaru. As he says, for top tier, for stronger people like Orochimaru, that won't kill him. But it's a very strong jutsu. But it takes up a lot of chakra since it uses 3 nature styles. As Naruto is in shock, but he then gets knocked out. No, Naruto then passes out. As he then wakes back up a couple days later in the med bay with his mom just delivering flowers to him, as she says, Naruto, and she goes to hug her little baby. Are you okay? As Naruto says, where am I? Orochimaru, that despicable man, he hurt you, but he escaped. We weren't able to catch him. As Naruto says, okay. As Naruto's sad, and he even talks to Jiraiya, and Jiraiya says that he'll try to make Naruto stronger. So, yeah. So now, we're then going to skip about 2 years. Naruto is now the age of 13, and he's slightly taller. And not only is he slightly taller, But Naruto has now achieved the rank of a Jonin. As Naruto then is just walking around the place like a king. And wait, let me add up. Okay, so Naruto has one more year with his planets, if I'm right. As who cares? Yeah, I'm really effing up the timeline. I'm not really doing it properly. But who cares? So we then see as Naruto is then just chilling, and he's with Itachi, as he tells Itachi that he's trying to get stronger. Now, actually, y'all, by this time, Naruto is going to have... Oh no, Naruto is starting to achieve something else. So Naruto didn't want to just control snakes, but he wanted to be stronger so that the next time he meets his sensei, he can beat him in a fight. So for the past 2 years, Naruto hasn't been focusing on getting newer jutsu or stronger jutsu. He already had a lot of jutsu. But what Naruto's been focusing on is just seals. And on top of seals, he's also been focusing on, like, what are they called? What are they called? Frick. What are those things called? He's been focusing on seals, and he's also been focusing on how to get stronger. No, he's been focusing on something else that he heard that Orochimaru blabbered to him once. Being the king of reptiles. It means that he'll be able to control every single reptile and even another person's summoning. And he'll be able to call upon the strength of the reptiles. And he'll, be master of the reptiles, as Naruto's been trying to become the king of the reptiles for the past couple years. He's gotten close. And as a matter of fact, he's not going to be achieving it yet because, he's a little bit too young. So we can skip 2 more years. The Nine Tails attack happens. Blah, 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 blah. Naruto does not get the Nine Tails. I hate to say it. But his younger brother... No. So Naruto is Menma. Like, the Naruto that I'm talking about, he's Menma. And the actual and the kid that was just born is actually Naruto, but I'm just gonna be calling Naruto, even though everybody actually refers to him as Menma. So we didn't see as Naruto. He's holding his baby brother, and we also see as him and Itachi are sparring. Now, by this time, Itachi's the age of 14. Bro, I'm effing up the timeline, and it's really bad, but yeah, Kushi and them, they're dead. So Sasuke was 7 when the attack happened, so that means 6 years. Yeah, about 6 years, because then it's 12, so basically 14. Oh, no, I'm not messing up the timeline too bad, because 14, Itachi was about 21, and when he massacred the Uchiha clan, he was 14, so 14 plus 6 is 20, so yeah, I didn't mess up the timeline too bad. Alright, so Itachi is 40 years old, is 50, when Itachi massacred, no, that's bad math. Alright, so now Itachi's gonna be turning 14. He left the village and Katsuki massacred the Uchiha clan, all that jazz. Now, things are actually gonna change. So, when Itachi was about to leave, Naruto actually confronted him, as he is now looking at Itachi and he says, listen here, Itachi. As a ninja, I can't let you just leave the village like that. Now, I know what the actual plan. I know what the actual plan it was and the reason why you did what you did. But I can't just let you escape like that. And no, I'm not gonna try and barely fight you, Itachi. I'm gonna give you one hell of a fight. As Naruto then takes out his blade and says, "Get ready." As Itachi then blitzes right at Naruto, and Naruto then blitzes at Itachi. As Naruto, his eyes then slit as he goes straight into Sage mode, as Itachi activates his Mangekyo Sharingan. Itachi and Naruto then fight for the next, 12 hours straight, as Naruto actually has more of the advantage, because, Itachi has to use his Mangekyo Sharingan to keep up with Naruto, and Naruto has to use his Sage mode to keep up with Itachi, but since Naruto has Sage mode, that he can bounce out of it, and he has those Uzumaki genes, and he can also heal himself. He basically, if I'm right, he has way more stamina than Itachi. So we see as Naruto's panting, as he says, lightning style. No, he says water style. Water Hydra head, as six Hydras then come rushing at Itachi, which is 18 heads of small dragons, as they then try to eat Itachi, as Naruto then says electric shock, as Itachi then hits them with a fire style majestic destroyer flame, which takes up a good amount of his healing. As he's now panting, Itachi then jumps back, as Naruto then gets out of Sage mode, as now Itachi's right behind Naruto, holding his blade right at Naruto's neck, as he says, "Give up." As Naruto then says, "I never give up." As around Naruto's hand, so you know a Keyblade. Naruto's hand looks like a Keyblade, as electricity is around it, and the thing that making it look like that is wind. As he then tries to slice Itachi, Itachi barely dodges, as he knees Naruto right in the gut, as he then hits Naruto with a lot of combos, as one of Naruto's eyes is closed, as he's just panting, and he says, "Dang it, you're strong. You're too strong. But I can't give up." As Itachi then says, "Naruto, I have to go. But tell Sasuke. No, don't tell Sasuke. And also, help Sasuke. Don't let him go too far into the darkness. Make him and your brother be friends." As Itachi then backs up, as Naruto... Oh, wait, let me just explain one thing. Naruto, when it comes on to skill, Itachi's stronger than Naruto. When it comes on to hacks, Itachi's stronger than Naruto. When it comes on to crazy strong abilities, Naruto's stronger than Itachi. When it comes on to endurance and strength, Naruto's stronger. So, yeah, Naruto actually had... Naruto and Itachi, their playing fields are actually equal. So Naruto, at the age of 14, he's like mid-Kage level, and so is Itachi. We're not really gonna get into the Itachi power scaling. It's like for another video when I hit 1,000 subs. If I ever hit 1,000 subs. If I hit 600 subs. But yeah, this is the end of part 1 of this What If. I hope you liked it. Comment and subscribe. Y'all, peace, we out.